Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Ethereum, Solana and SUI price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. We're gonna start with Ethereum here on the daily, where we're still looking at double 1-2. We're looking for wave 3 to unfold toward the upside. Now this wave 3 has to be of course a 1-2 and then 3, 4 and a 5 towards higher prices. However, what we saw of course after it is of course some red here. Even the second 1-2, in case this is a 1-2 here, the wave 1 didn't reach the high. It's a signal of weakness, so be careful of course. And it might of course has finished here as a truncation, ABC, and then pushing down, or we are of course in a triangle here, but at the end still corrective, and then we're gonna push for lower, because an A, B, C, D, and an E of course will be finished to unfold a wave 5 or even a wave C there. So by all means, if we are in double 1-2 here for Ethereum, we are looking for wave 3, potentially wave 4 unfolding, wave 5, 4 and a 5 to finish up of course this a potential target there. So this is your wave 3 there, wave 4 maybe triangle or maybe finished, right? So, and it can be something going for lower there, but I think that this is a triangle here, might be unfolding in case of course we are bearish. Now in case that we're still bullish here, of course, then you have to consider a double 1-2, which I doubt it, of course. And let's see this, of course, on the 2 hours chart here. For Ethereum, on the 2 hours chart, we are looking here after a potential leading diagonal 1-2. Another diagonal, which I don't like at all. Yeah, wave 3 longer than wave 1. Yeah, but what can we say rather than this? It can be, of course, a W, X, and a Y here. But even not convincing as well so much, because the wave Y is not really equal to the W, but fine, it happens. So basically, we might drop down right now to lower prices. And in case that we are in something different here, like for example, something as a zigzag here, an A, B, and a C, something like this, which I doubt it as well. I mean, it can be something like 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 here, wave C, but very, very ugly. Even, okay, no invalidation, but okay, let's say it is ABC. That means, of course, it is a zigzag, and then that means, of course, that we are here in the triangle formation with zigzags. Yeah, so we gotta be careful. And currently, we are in a potential impulse here as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So very, very likely, guys. Now, in case we are bullish, well, you have to test 1-2, right? So to be tested in this area, which I believe it's going to be taken sooner or later, once we break it down, that means, of course, we're very bearish. If we see a test or a signal of strength here, it might be two possibilities. Of course, it might be the A, B, C, D finished and you're looking for a wave E and then we drop down, or we might be bullish here, okay? But much higher possibility because of the low there, not taking the high. That means, of course, much higher possibility is for the triangle, meaning bearish, guys. So yeah, we gotta be careful with Ethereum. It doesn't look good, guys. So to be tested is this area, broken area. Then we're testing the 2,500 here for a potential A, B, and a C, or a 1, 2, or double 1-2 here, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5 to reach this area. Again, don't forget 2,130, meaning invalidation of this 1-2, because not allowed to take the low. And that means, of course, the double 1-2 are invalidated, meaning nothing is bullish anymore. Everything is bearish once we take the 2,130. If we take a look also closer at Ethereum for KGT here, so basically on the 1 minute chart here, I'm gonna test, of course, even a little bit lower prices, lower time frame, because we're very diving deeper here, so it's better to get the low. Yeah, we're still invalid, guys. Okay, we're still invalidation. We're still looking for low. Yeah, so it doesn't look really good. So yeah, very likely that we're gonna dive deeper for this red zone. All right. So this is regarding Ethereum. For Solana, we are looking also at our 1-2 here, still valid until now. But yeah, this is also not a good signal. I mentioned before, be careful from the ABC expanding flat. Don't be confused that you are looking at an impulse that it has to be 1-2. It can be a wave C for an expanding flat. Yeah, so reversal, meaning of course wave 5. Yeah, so we gotta be careful. And currently we are in an impulse towards the downside. So this is very likely, of course, to happen as having something much more bearish here. Can be 1-2, 1-2, and you have your wave 3 here, wave 4 expanding flat, wave 5, 4, and a 5 towards lower prices to take the low, meaning we are open here for the $75. We're getting closer and closer, of course, to this scenario. And especially when we take the 886 here, this will be even much higher possibility to get the $75 for Solana. Why $75? I'm gonna explain it. Of course, it has been a long time. I didn't mention it, but now it is the time again, because there is a threat to reach it. So we are in an ABC finished here, potential 3 waves. You're looking for 3 waves down. Your target for this A, B, and a C is $75 minimum. You are in 1-2, 1-2, and again, of course, in double 1-2, you're looking for a wave 3. The wave 2 has to reach the minimum target or minimum fib level, 0.38 in 3 waves, meaning ABC has to take the 75. Final scenario, it's a leading diagonal. 1-2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. The 0.38, 0.5 fib level are the perfect fib level for a wave 4 in a diagonal. And that means, of course, 75 minimum target will be taken in confluence with the A, B, and a C regular flat 1-to-1 fib level, $76, $80 to be reached. So Solana is looking for 4 and a 5 here. Yes, very likely, because we are in an ABC. The wave C is double 1-2 here, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5, guys. Okay, very clear. We're getting closer and closer for this scenario. On the 30-second time frame for Solana, what do we have as well? Invalidation again and triangle. Nothing is bullish, of course, as per Elliott Wave, and also invalidation. So we push for lower. Very simple here for KGT. Yeah, so this is regarding Solana. Let's move to SUI finally. For SUI as well, we're looking here potentially for one more low. Can be ABC 3 ways, ABC 3 ways toward the downside. Your wave C is still a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. We might still reach the $1 for SUI there within a wave 5, which it has started already in a 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, 4, and a 5 toward the downside. Yep, so let's move inside it. Inside this signal there, we got, of course, our 1, 2, 1, 2, and wave 3 still working on it currently, where you have, of course, a wave 3 to be done and finished, and within the wave 3, 4, and a 5, you will finish a wave 3 here, of course, in the white count, and we're looking for another 4 and a 5 to take the low, finishing wave 5 or a wave Y here, in case we are in a wave Y, because you might be a W, X, and a wave Y. Your wave Y is, of course, a zigzag, reaching, of course, our target $1. Again, for SUI, very, very likely, guys, we're very impulsive towards the downside. For SUI as well, if we go time frame, because all the higher time frame are invalidated, guys. I just watch exactly the micro level to get potentially if there is a reversal on the micro level to reflect the macro, but nothing is there. Everything is invalidated. No impulses here. I doubt this is an impulse even. Yeah, nothing impulsive. We're pushing for lower. Okay, everything is still looking for lower there. That was it for Ethereum, Solana, and SUI. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye.